Open up to questions for Rob. We start here in front, right?
Hey, Rob. How difficult is it to balance? You need to win tonight, but even with the off day tomorrow, you don't want to gut your pitching and have nothing for Game 3, I guess.
Yeah, this is a big game tonight. We'd talked about all year long about winning series and how the first game's important. Well, second game's pretty important when you get to a 5-game series or a 7-game series because it's the swing game. So, we'll use Ranger out of the bullpen tonight in leverage. Noel would still be an emergency, meaning extra inning game, long extra inning game, and then we'll figure out Game 3.
So you expect to use Ranger, or he's available?
He's available, and I'll use him. I could use him at any point.
Okay, we're going to go first row here, Paul, and then we'll just stay in the first row. Okay.
Rob, with Ranger pitching 1 inning tonight, that wouldn't necessarily exclude him from starting Game 3 after an off day, would it?
Not necessarily. It might be a little bit shorter, but again, you could use him out of the bullpen, too.
And then with Bader, I know he's not in the lineup, whether or not he's available to pinch hit, just how much does that affect your flexibility late game outfield, whether it's defense replacements, pinch hitting, all that?
Well, we still have Kepler there, and we've played him in center field, so feel comfortable with where we're at there. And I think he's going to test it out, but the only thing that is hindering Bader right now is just being able to run 100%.
Okay, stay right here in the front.
We think he can hit and run at 75-80%, so it really affects his defense more than anything.
Was there anything specific for you went with Otto over Weston Wilson there?
He's a little bit better against left-hand pitching, and both those guys faced Snell in L.A. Neither one had a whole lot of success. Kemp struck out twice in 3 at-bats. Willie struck out twice in 2 at-bats. But I just like Kemp's bats a little bit better.
Okay, we're going to be here on the right, second row.
It's been mentioned many times about how this is 4 hours of hell for a visiting team. Is there any challenges with this crowd when they can go silent, for the home team?
I don't think so. We've dealt with that before. We've dealt with negative response before, too. So that's just the passion of the fans. And I thought they were great the other night. I really did. I thought they were boisterous pretty much throughout.
Second row in the middle.
Hey, Rob. Game 1, Dodgers threw a lot of pitches to you guys in zone. Conversely, Blake Snell's a guy who likes to induce a lot of chase. How do you tell the lineup to be cognizant of both without really getting caught in between?
Just what you said. You just got to be aware of what's going on, and our focus is controlling the strike zone, and that's it. If we do that, we'll be fine.
You stay back there in the middle. Right?
Hey, Rob, you've been confident in Otto pretty much since day one. How has he been able to handle all that adversity, coming up, going down, injuries he's battled, all that?
Yeah, he's been great. And, he was struggling a little bit before we sent him down. And then I think he understood that there's a whole bunch of things you can't control. And the second time he came up, he was really good and really consistent, too. So he's a gamer, and he's, even-keeled guy. Nothing really affects him too much. So he's pretty good in this environment.
Far left, Jake.
How would you assess Jesús Luzardo's first season here with you guys, and what do you expect to see out of him tonight?
I think it's been tremendous. He got off to a really hot start, and he went cold there for a bit. But it showed me how good he is by getting beyond that and coming back and finishing the year strong. Showed me how tough he is mentally. He's been great. It was a great pickup for us in the offseason, and he's been throwing as well as anybody in the last 8-9 starts. So I expect the same thing out of him tonight.
Okay, on the right here, Rob, in the front row.
Rob, you ended up using Duran in Game 1, but not until you were already trailing. Could there maybe be more of an incentive to use him earlier than you've typically used him if you have a lead today?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go right here in the front row. Stay here. Yep.
Rob, left field is obviously not Otto's natural position. What have you seen from him this year defensively that gives you the confidence to start him there in a postseason game?
He's really improved. You know, his routes were off a little bit when he first came up, but him and Paco did a lot of work. He takes power shags during batting practice a lot. He's really improved, and he runs a lot better than people think he runs, but I think he's improved tremendously.
Okay, anything else for Rob? We good? Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
Okay.